What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I know you haven't seen my face in a minute, and that is because I've been grinding over on Twitch. Link is in the description if you want to check your boy out. But that actually leads me into today's video. It's all about upgrading the streaming setup that you guys see back there. I know it looks a little bit different than it did in the past, and that's because I've made a couple of changes. The first one I actually want to talk to you guys about is audio. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now, for you guys that have seen my previous streams, you'll know that I was actually using a Mod Mic 5 for my audio before this. So just had it connected to my DT990s and bam, just wore this pretty much during my streams. And while it worked fine, I wanted something a little bit better. And I'd actually been holding out for like an AT2035 and some type of audio interface or mixer for a while now, just because I wanted like the ultimate like low noise floor. I wanted the most control over my audio. So I kind of stayed away from things like USB mics just because I wasn't really sure of the quality. Well, recently HyperX actually dropped their QuadCast mic, which is a USB mic. It's kind of similar to a Yeti in terms of features and kind of the target market. So when they actually released that, I actually hit them up and asked if I could take a look at it. So they sent it out to me. I've been using it for about a month now. And actually, I'm pretty satisfied with the sound. I think I'm going to actually continue using it going forward. I think it's a nice upgrade over the Mod Mic 5. And it also is cheaper than what I wanted previously. So it kind of works out in the end. In fact, the audio that you guys are hearing right now is actually coming from the microphone. It's sitting right here. So this is just the raw audio as it comes. You know, obviously I've got my levels set kind of how I want them, but this is just straight out of the mic, man. So if you guys like the way this sounds, then obviously this is a mic that you may want to consider picking up for yourself.
We're winning this.
Yeah, we're good. We're at, what are we, 75%?
We're losing the fight.
Woo! Get this work. Get this work, baby. How you gonna call that a... Oh, shit. Come on. How you gonna call that a double? Clearly that was a triple, man. I don't know what they're talking about. But we are at like 81, actually. Nah, we probably wouldn't want to go to the next... Oh, come on. How you gonna let him run away? Yeah, we probably wouldn't want to put it on like the next preset because 80% peak is probably pretty high. I don't think it'll be lagging though once we actually go ahead and play it back. I think it'll be straight, but pretty typical for Call of Duty games to have high ass.
Ajax appears KIA.
UAV standing by.
Woo! Hey, we putting it. Damn, we putting it work in this game, baby. This one might have to go in the highlights right here. Now, as far as the QuadCast goes, it's a condenser microphone. It comes with 4 polar patterns: stereo, omnidirectional, bidirectional, and cardioid. And for anybody that's streaming out there, you'll actually just want to keep it on the cardioid polar pattern. That's going to give you the best audio quality for kind of what you're doing. Not necessarily sure why they have those other ones on here other than maybe to compete with like the Yeti or something like that. But cardioid's basically where you want to keep it. It also comes with a shock mount and a metal stand that is slightly height adjustable or tilt adjustable, I guess you should say, so that you can point it at your mouth to get the best audio quality. There also is an adapter that you can install in here as well if you have like any type of mic arm that or boom pole, whatever that you want to install this onto. You can do that, which is nice. It does have an LED indicator on here, so the red mesh that you see here kind of lights up. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of the red mesh, but I don't know, it looks kind of cool when it's lit up. When it's lit up, that means the mic is hot. So that's just your indicator that people can hear you. If you just tap the microphone on the top, that will actually turn the mic off or mute it, which will also put out the LED. So you'll know when the microphone is off or muted. So I think that's a pretty nice feature. Haven't really had any scenarios where I accidentally mute the microphone. It's pretty obvious. Don't touch it if you don't want to mute it. And then there also is a microphone adjustment down at the bottom. There's kind of like this twisting knob that will allow you to change the volume of the microphone directly on the mic itself. I kind of do wish it was clicked in a way, just because I feel like with the way it is now, you can... I don't know, it's kind of easy to accidentally move the mic and adjust the volume by mistake. So I know that would give a little bit less of a volume adjustment in total, but I kind of would like the clicks there, but it's, I don't know, it's not super important. And then obviously in the back there, it comes with a nice braided USB cable that you just route through the stand and into the back of the microphone. And then from there, it's basically ready to use. All I did from there was just set my levels in Windows, which right now I'm at like 75 in Windows. I've got it on the very first dot as far as the volume adjustment on the mic itself. And then you're pretty much ready to go, man. Oh, and I almost forgot, there is a 3.5 mil jack in the back if you want to monitor the audio directly from the mic itself, so that you don't have to deal with any like latency or anything like that. So I really haven't used that yet, but that may be a cool feature for some of you guys. Now this mic will cost you about $140 right now, which is a little bit more expensive than like a Yeti or an AT2020 USB microphone or something like that. But honestly, even at that price point, I would be satisfied with it, man. I think it's a pretty solid mic. I think it sounds very natural. It's able to pick up on the low tones that I have in my voice. You know, obviously people are going to be different depending on, you know, how their voice actually is. But I think it's not too bad. You know, it's not going to give you that deep like podcast voice. But I think most of that stuff is adjusted in post or through a mixer anyways. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have to say. I think I've definitely improved the audio quality by going to this microphone. I've been using it in my streams. I haven't really had anybody complain or say like, oh, your audio sucks. And I would consider myself, you know, decently picky about audio. I would never buy just like some cheap $20 microphone just because, you know, audio is important when it comes to content creation. So you really want to buy the best that you can afford, you know, even if it's not super high end. And I think this definitely gets the job done. So you guys let me know what you think about this mic quality down in the comments below. And I will check you guys out next time, man. I'm out of here. Peace. And yeah, man, I do have a couple filters that I do use with this. Nothing too crazy. I think I've just got like a noise gate, compressor, and then a hard limiter on there. So really nothing too crazy. I think the only thing that's really doing anything special is maybe the compressor, just to make sure that my voice is kind of, you know, level all the way across, because, you know, I may have some like low spots here and there.